This one's called Third Eye Blind, My Search for Death. There was me and my dad in his last year. He stood firm to agnosticism. He was trying to burn an articulate belief. Would he cross the line? Step into faith? This was my high noon, my big test. Did I have enough to see him the rest? Crawled and shivered, had to get tough. I became a beast, a zombie kind of love. Guinness and Percocet, I was dead. I lost Satan's bet, 10 bullets to my head. Nowhere to turn after crawling to learn. Went to a Protestant church, but they turned sour fast. And the crew made me lurch, evangelical cunts, and I was their grunt. I went to Wheaton College, that's my non-existent past. Went on a 30-year search to find the denomination to be my church. I'd worship religious creeds. I tried everything to meet my needs. But why bother anyway? We all die and that's it. Nothing more to learn, just cracking the shits. Death left me with fits, nothing more to say. Afterlife is a maybe. Nothing but worms and graves, dead cadavers on the ground. That's the great theory of Darwin fundamentalism running through my head, but they'd played their cards and I reached for a church. More than worms and graves, more than the Babylon horrors, I searched for medical leeches to suck the spirit into my far reaches, into the broken places like the Romans. I saw an aberration. I saw Mother Mary on a blank wall. But finally, I've turned after 3 years. Mortal sins and purgatory, they're in control from cradle to grave. I've been confirmed I'm fast on the way, but I kept examining during my 3 years in the Roman Catholic Church. In the end, there's just power and fear. I said goodbye, so it was back to black, back to Martin Luther, John Calvin, and Zwingli. The Reformation started small and crude. Luther swiped his pen with words so rude. Sure, he'd be dead by high noon. It's worth the truth. He stood up to bullies who were bulletproof. Printing press came, nothing to sun. Spread his ideas across the nations through the continent of Europe without hesitation. He started with 95 treatises nailed to the church. Corruption and power abuse. He saw it lurch. One man standing up, fucked up power mongers. Then came the Reformation all around the world. Power to peasants with the words they heard. Violent arbitration crippled the German nation. France, England, Switzerland too, fighting to refute and replace it with truth. The whole world was whistling the Reformation tune. Peasants and nobles, one and the same, fight the bureaucracy that claimed to be the only game. 3 years I spent inside the Catholic bent. My investigation conclusion, the church is a loser. My investigation conclusion, the church is a loser. I like pilgrimage, I like confession, but I don't like the power mongering. I always felt nervous, so I'm the fuck out. No scream, I'm not gonna shout. The simple thing, the Pope is dope. But the bureaucracy I'd never smoke, just not to stoke. I guess we'll all slip into the afterlife. Maybe nothing but suckworms and strife, crawling into cadavers, but I'm not concerned. I see a light that burns, relentless with love. Take me there, sweet Jesus. Take me there, sweet Jesus. Without a tear, without care, my body no longer lame, skateboarding down mountains as I stand here to proclaim the name above names in the New Jerusalem. Yeah, the name above names in the New Jerusalem.